Hey guys, this is Amber. This is the remake of one of the other videos that I did earlier. I wasn't really dressed up and I felt really fat, so I redid it. Makes sense, huh? Girl logic. So let's see. What am I going to talk about today? Let's talk about getting lost in TVideo, which is the place where Mao resigned at. It was a palace basically, and he I don't know how to explain this, but he lived there. It was a grand palace, by the way. First we got there, I think it was 20-30 minutes on a bus and all that stuff. You know, ooh, Americans, ooh, we're walking and take pictures of people, take pictures of us, blah, blah, blah. And, like, we arrived on the other side, which I think we took, like, an underground little way, so we want to go into traffic, and then tons and tons of people. So we were supposed to wear a U of H shirt. I don't have a red U of H shirt, but I have a U of H shirt that says Wushu or Kung Fu from the Wushu Club at U of H. So I just wore that again. During this time, I got taking so many pictures of myself, like with people. So I found the group eventually. I ran up to them. I was just like, yeah. They're like, again, Amber. I'm just like, dude, I can't say no to them. Those people, every time I say no, they're just like, oh, just one. I'm just like, okay, fine. And then I took it, but I found them. It wasn't a big deal. So we all met. It was a great place. Like, I mean, it's not something I would explore a whole day long, but nice garden, big picture of Mao, big signs and stuff like that. Lots of people. Took a group picture, got inside, and then she instructed us we'll meet back at this gate at 12 o'clock, which I didn't care. I mean, I understood that. I was just gonna. It was so freaking hot. Like, by the time I reached the TME, I was actually pouring. My whole back was wet from sweat. And I used to tell people, I don't sweat. I don't sweat. The only time I sweat is when you make me sit out there for a long ass time, and then I sweat. I sweat from my, like, I'm not even gonna say that word, sweat. It's just, I was like, I couldn't do anything about it. It was so sad. And I know I smelled so bad, because I know everyone else that was in front of me that was not part of the student smelled just as bad. So, let's see what happened. So afterwards, I walked with a group, but then I lost the group. There was just too many people, and I had this kind of claustrophobia thing. Not really claustrophobia, but it's a thing that just do not touch me. If I don't know you, do not touch me. And these people were touching me and touching my hair and getting so close to me, and I'm just like, I can't breathe. It feels, and so I lost the group. And but the whole plan was for me to get from one end to the other end, so I could just wait for the group. So I pretty much ran through that whole thing. We were supposed to meet at 12. I ran through that thing till 10. I didn't go inside any place because that place was too crowded to go inside. So I didn't go into the treasury rooms, any Mao's room. No, I just stayed on the outside, took some artsy-ass pictures. I'm like, I'm going to get at this angle and get at this angle. Oh my god, the light's just perfect on this angle. And they're just staring at me like, why is she on the floor? And yeah, that's what I did the whole time. And then I met these French black girls. They were pretty nice, and we got pictures taken of us again in the corner because, oh my god, 3 black girls in the same place, and they didn't realize that we didn't know each other. Like, absolutely didn't know each other. And they invited me to France. So yeah, I got French friends. Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Making friends across the border. Yeah, but yeah, they were pretty nice. They asked me about where the gate was, or if, what do I speak English. I'm like, yes, I speak English. I'm American, blah, blah, blah. So I think they added me on Facebook, but my Facebook, you know, VPN, I don't have that, and I'm getting blocked from YouTube and everything else, known to man, so I can't get on to add them. But they seem pretty nice, and they keep inviting me to France, so I thought that was pretty nice of them. I really want to go, and I told them my brother and my mom learned French. I'm just the odd one in the family that didn't want to learn any Roman languages, so they laughed at that. But they came with a whole group of their classmates. So I waited there for a while, bumped into a couple of students, blah, blah, blah. And I stayed there. And I thought in my mind, they said 11. So I waited outside. Well, we were supposed to wait outside the gate anyway. So I was waiting right there. It's like, you cannot notice me. I mean, just like, you can't pass me up. It's like purple lipstick and then the umbrella and the black, and it was just like a black girl, and it's just like obvious. So I knew they're going to eventually find me if I'm by the water cart or whatever. So I was in the right place. Later on, I was just like, oh my god, they're not coming. And it was already like 11:30, and then it passed to 12, and I was just like, oh my god, I missed my bus. I must be on the wrong side. And I thought I was on the right side. So I had policemen, everyone telling me I was on the wrong side. So I was going left, right, left. Everyone was pushing me to the one side, and some Americans were telling me on one side and trying to ask a Russian and another American, and they were completely rude. They ignored me and laughed at me like, oh my god, this person doesn't know where she's going. Let's not talk to her. So yeah, they were completely rude. But someone told me to go under the pass to get to the south gate. I mean, whatever gate that was. But that gate, they said that I had to pay to get in. So that's obviously not the gate I need to be in because I came in for free. I didn't come in for that. And so one guy came up to my face trying to offer a cart like they always do over there. And they're just like, you want a cart? And I'm just like, booyah! And I said just like that. And then he started cussing me in Chinese. I'm just like, look, I don't need to deal with you today, okay? I'm trying to find my group. My bus is about to leave me. Leave me alone. So he was still shouting at me.